been a while since I've written, and I'm sorry for that. I really wasn't near any town for some time. I keep pretty busy out here. And right now, I think I'm in Oklahoma. Well, it's the Ozarks anyway. There's been plenty of action, believe me on that. Plenty of bear, too. But they leave you alone if you don't mess with them. Haven't heard anything from you. I hope college is going well, and are you still seeing that guy from Minnesota? Who knows? Maybe even married by now. All I ever wish for you is happiness, rest assured that. I haven't seen another person in probably a month now, but I totally love the seclusion. Gives me a chance to reflect on my life, you know, where I went wrong, where I went right. And, well, I'm really sorry that I let you down. I honestly did do my best. I guess I'll just leave it at that. You can write me, care of Heavener, Oklahoma post office, but I'm not sure the zip code over there. I'll make certain to be in that area in a couple of weeks or so. By the way, you let that fire burn down. A little warm this morning.
Okay, well, I boiled some water for you. Do you want tea? Oh, I see you have some coffee here.
Either is fine.
Okay.
Thanks. Say not to be ungrateful here.
Yeah?
Well, who are you and what in the fuck are you doing making coffee in my camp?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Actually, I'm not awake enough for the long version.
Okay, I hitchhiked from Dallas because I heard there were a bunch of tree sitters out here.
Tree sitters. Whatever trips you, baby.
What I didn't realize is that once I got into the forest, I had no cell phone service.
Huh?
No cell phone service, no GPS. Get it?
Not really.
Well, I also didn't have a compass, so it wasn't long before I got lost in the forest.
That doesn't tell me why you're in my fucking camp, girl.
Don't you get it? I've been wandering around this forest for a week, eating nothing but fucking pine nuts until I smelled the smoke from your fire last night.
You mean to tell me you found your way all the fuck out here by smelling my campfire? Impressive. Well, where did you sleep?
I have my sleeping bag. Hey, I can take care of myself. Besides, if I can handle Deep Ellum, I can handle the wilderness.
Must be pretty special trees.
Jesus, come on now.
Well, you sure got guts. I'll give you that, sitter.
Thanks, I think. But you're kind of a jerk.
That's my finest attribute.
I didn't have much of a choice now, did I? Besides, true freedom takes risk. A chicken in a cage is perfectly safe, isn't it? But what kind of life is that? I'd rather take my chances.
Now, I like the way you think, but there is a lot of weirdos running around out here.
I know.
Shit, you could have been raped or killed.
I know that too. I'm not, am I?
Oh, jeez, no. What kind do I look like?
Like the kind that needs a bath. Anyhow, Thanks for the food. I was really hungry. I didn't eat much though, just enough to take the edge off.
You eat all you want.
Thanks.
But I hate to tell you this, there is no tree sitters around here.
There isn't? Shit! I heard at the food co-op that there were. Oh well, a new adventure will be fun.
You got more guts than gall, girl. Tell me why this tree sitting's so important to you.
I don't want to be one of those phonies driving an SUV acting all progressive when I take out the recycling bin. Or one of those dipshits that tears up a ridge to put in an oversized house and insert solar panels. Like, somehow that makes it better. My name is Stacy, and don't mock my beliefs.
Oh, just simmer down there, sitter. Now let's get one thing straight. Out here, you call me Snake. Alright? Now I was gonna call you Tree Sitter, but that got too fucking long. Stacy is gone, she doesn't exist, you are Sitter.
Well, now what are you driving at?
Well, being that I'm stuck with you, girl, let's get you started off on the right foot. Eco-warrior rule number 1.
Eco-warrior? Are you trying to tell me that you...
You just shut up and you listen a second. Out here, you're called Sitter. Remember, your friends are only your friends until they get busted. Then they're gonna turn on you to save their own sweet ass. Never let anyone know who you are.
Holy shit! You're an eco-terrorist!
I prefer to call myself an earth defender. But that said, I'm not a masochist, you got it? I'm not gonna sit in a fucking tree, wait for the pigs to come along, and bust my head. The main objective is not to get caught. Drill that into your head.
I just thought you were some nice, nature-loving dude out here enjoying the wilderness.
Well, I'm that too, but I do have a little greater purpose in mind.
Just what are you getting me into?
I'm not getting you into anything, girl. You want, I can give you a compass, point you in the right direction, and send you on your way. But I don't think that's what you really want.
No, most definitely not.
Look, there's nothing noble or symbolic about getting busted. I'm not looking for a martyr here. You're not doing me any good with your ass in cell block D. Look, eco-warrior number 2. You work alone or in a pair. The more people you get involved in this thing, the more trouble you're asking for. Now, I'm sure you've heard the old line about secrets, haven't you?
Fuck yeah, the only way 3 people can keep a secret is if 2 of them's dead.
That's right, so unless you're prepared to kill the other 2, which you're probably not, it's best you work alone or in a pair. Now, the final thing is, keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't do any Facebook posts, no YouTube videos, no tweets, Twitters, or whatever the fuck it is you do. The less people that know what you do, the better off you're gonna be. Thing that's really important to remember, never leave the tools of the trade at camp. Keep them buried out in the forest and you're saving yourself a lot of trouble.
If you're sharing a tent with me, you're washing, goddammit.
Fuck you!
You smell like a rotten carcass. Dip again.
Well, maybe I like rotten carcasses. Goddamn women!
fuck are we doing here? I thought we were gonna see some action today.
Oh, you gotta learn to crawl before you can run.
The fuck is this? Bear scent? What's it for?
You got more gumption than gall, girl. You're such an eager beaver. If I can keep your ass out of jail, I'm gonna be fucking lucky. See, what they do is they bait that woods all summer long. Put donuts in a barrel. That old bear gets so used to a free meal that it keeps coming back day after day. And finally, when the time is just right, that guide will bring out about a dozen dogs, and they'll go yapping through that forest, gonna tree that bear. Then that guide goes back to camp. He wakes up that mighty man of men, that hunter, and they go back out there, and that hunter just walks up to that tree, shoots that bear like a fish in a barrel. It isn't even a fair competition.
Those cocksuckers, motherfuckers. It's just terrible.
Yeah, this ain't like Davy Crockett, packing his musket as that bear is charging. That bear doesn't even have a chance. See, in this bear scent, this is what they train those dogs with.
I get it, you sly son of a bitch.
Well, normally I get the son of a bitch part without the sly, but thank you anyway. So what we do here is we just walk down the road. We occasionally spray a mailbox or a tree, and you know the rest of the story.
Those idiots' dogs go yelping down the road chasing the scent over nothing.
Exactly. Any bear from miles around's gonna be out of here. Those guys won't catch those dogs for over an hour.
I love it. It's awesome. Snake, you're a fucking genius.
Got my eye on the blue sky. So tired.
How old are you, Snake?
Oh, I'm older than my teeth.
Come on, I mean for real.
Real time just doesn't exist out here. Days and months and years, they just roll by, and you don't think of anything of it.
And to think, you've dedicated your whole life to this. It's pretty cool.
Well, I have no illusions, Sitter. I'm a hypocrite just like the rest.
You? No way.
Well, when I was 24, I said, don't trust anybody that's over 30. Well, that was until I got 30.
Yeah, but that's different.
You gotta be true to yourself. Otherwise, you're just a lying bastard to everybody else.
So tired of walking in the rain.
Well, look at you decked out in all full regalia.
But Snake, it's broad daylight.
It's Sunday. We're in the Bible Belt. Sunday is an eco-warrior's dream come true. Why, they're all at church filling themselves up with the glory of the Lord. We'll be fucking up every piece of equipment they've got. Now let's loosen the bolts on this backhoe. Then I want you to go to that stripper and start cutting some of them lines. And praise be to God. Well, will you look at this here? I actually got the manifold off. Looks like some sort of strange instrument. God, I love Sundays.
Fucking assholes. First, the corporation mess up our water supply. Then, they graciously sell us someone else.
Well, you can't beat that business model. Selling something you get for free from our aquifer. Well, welcome to capitalism there, Sitter. But I got me a dream. I got me one big fucking dream. One of these days, I'm gonna break into every Nestle plant around. Gonna contaminate that water. See, nothing poisonous, mind you. Gonna dye it all pink. I'm gonna pour that pink dye in there and they'll be running that line all of a sudden that water's gonna be bright fucking pink, and they won't have a clue as to what to do about it.
Well, you can count me in, brother.
Well, the problem, Sitter, it's gonna take money. And if you haven't noticed, that's something I'm kind of lacking at the moment. It's gonna take a lot of planning. You know, you can't just buy that dye from one supplier. They're gonna figure it out in 5 minutes. It's just gonna take a lot of planning and a lot of money, but one day you just wait and see, baby. I'm gonna pull that off. Will you look at this?
It's like manna from heaven.
Them fucking city people have no respect for anything. Well, let's give City Boy a little something to think about, Sitter. I'll keep a watch, you hit her.
Just a sugar job, Snake?
Yep, you got her, girl. Give City Boy a little surprise when he gets back. Let's not wear out the welcome mat. So what about your own family, Sitter?
What about them?
You see him much?
Well, my dad's dead, and I'm the baby of the family. He was old from the start, so there wasn't much there. My mom and I, though, she completely disagrees with everything I stand for.
Ah, that must be tough.
Yeah, but to be honest, my family is so white bread, so straight-laced. My mom's pretty happy I'm out here and away from them, actually.
That's sorry to hear. Families are just so tough. No matter how open-minded we claim to be, and the reality is, we just want everybody to think exactly just like us, you know? I remember one time, my wife had this harebrained idea of moving to an intentional community.
I've heard of those. Some like religious cult thing or something.
Yeah, this one wasn't Christian. It was supposed to be some liberal utopia where we all lived in liberal bliss and happiness. So we're at this meeting full of people who are, just way too rich for their own good. And this dude is going on and on about the benefits of communal living where everyone shares the same ideals. And he went on, and then he said, "Any questions?" And I said, "Yeah, dude, if I lived in a community where everybody thought just like me, I'd fucking move."
Where everybody's a chef and nobody's a server.
Exactly. I mean, it's a recipe for disaster. You're just every little thing to me. You're just every little thing to me. Everything. You're my darkness, my lightness. I must confess, you're the best for me. You're just every little thing to me. Everything. Rain falling, birds calling. Look out the window, hear that squirrel running up the tree. You're just every little thing to me. Your shadows and fog, moss log in the shade of the heat of a long summer's day. You're just every little thing to me. You're all these things to me, everything. You're just every little thing to me.
Hey, Snake, check out the squirrel over there.
That little bastard's just sitting there staring at us. Usually they're running around like banshees.
If I could be anything, I'd be a squirrel.
Why's that?
All they do is eat, sleep, and have sex.
Works for me.
You're a transverse of the universe, crisscrossing and reversing back through me. You're just every little thing to me. You're my reality, my fantasies. I'm free to love in every capacity, 'cause you're just every little thing to me.
Well, looky here, Sitter.
What's this doing here?
Take a look at the side of the truck.
Miller Timber Products, Jack Spring, Arkansas. We're in Arkansas now, Snake?
I'm thinking more like they're in Oklahoma. Or you and I might have drifted up to Missouri. Makes no difference. We're going to give Mr. Miller a little surprise here. Come on over here, Sitter. Well, you're going to take this wrench. You're going to crawl under that truck. And you're going to give Mr. Miller just a little bit of a surprise there, honey.
Fuck yeah.
Here, don't forget your gloves. Don't leave prints.
Oh, almost forgot.
Now you're going to be looking for a pan. There's going to be a little impression in that pan, and there'll be like a bolt. That's the plug. That's the one you want to pull.
Okay, got it. Oh, shit.
I forgot to tell you, you're going to want to move aside when you pull that plug, girl.
Damn it.
Looks like you got the tranny fluid. Nonetheless, should fuck Miller up good. Won't stop him, but sure give him something to think about. You see, this eco-warrior business, it's about 10% planned and about 90% pure opportunistic joy.
Dear Emily, I was hoping to hear from you when I got to Huebner. I did wait around for a few days, just in case. I've got a new companion. This young woman, she stumbled out of the woods one day. She's a delight to have around, and it's so fun teaching someone who has no clue as to what the fuck they're doing. She's really catching on to this thing, and it's been just a great help to me. It's been a long time since I've interacted with another person on a daily basis. I kind of lost my touch.
This is one good goddamn book.
Yeah, it sure fucking is.
They're gonna blow up that dam, aren't they?
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Why can't we do something like that? Imagine us blowing up Hoover Dam. Or blasting the face of Washington right off Mount Rushmore. That would be fucking cool.
It would be fucking cool, but there's a lot of obstacles to that. I mean, just getting the explosives alone. You need 16 forms of ID just to get yourself some fucking fertilizer. You know, Sitter, the way it works is you and I do little dreams. You know what I'm saying? And all those little dreams, they just keep adding up and accumulating. And the next thing you know, you got one big fucking dream.
I guess you have a point. It would be fun though, you know? You writing your daughter again?
Yeah,
For your sake, I hope she writes back.
I sure as hell hope you're right.
I know you'll never completely understand what I'm running away from and the choices that I've made. Hell, I don't even understand them.
So tired of walking in the rain.
Snake, why'd you get divorced anyways?
What the hell kind of fucking stupid question is that for right now?
I don't know, it just pops into my head.
Well, honestly, let's just say I'm ambivalent about relationships.
It's kind of an odd word.
Well, I'm the kind of guy, I guess I'm the kind of guy that when a woman looks at me and they say, I don't think you care about me anymore, I look at them and say, yeah, You're probably right. Look at that cute little fawn over there.
Aw, a new life in the forest.
Wonder where Mama is, though.
Look, she's right over there.
Oh, yeah. See, this is what this is all about, Sitter. Storm's rolling in, Sitter. Probably head back to camp. Oh, fucking surveyor steak. We must be closer to town than we thought, and right on a lake like this. Yep, that's what they're up to.
Well, good. We have some firewood.
The last thing you do is take them out, because that's only going to fuck them up for a week. They're going to come right back, put the steaks. The ideal thing to do in a situation like this is to move the stakes. See, that way when they sell the lots don't match the map. That means lawsuits, that means fraud. You could fucking shut down the whole operation that way. Okay, what they're gonna have here, I'm pretty certain they're gonna have a security camera out here. So go screen around, don't get in front of it, be careful, just let me know when you find it. Hey, what? All right, hold still, be right there.
Over here.
Yeah, I'm coming, I'm almost there. Oh, yeah. We got ourselves some macro lens is what we got there. The good thing about these types of cameras is they're not monitored in real time. Okay, these guys check it like once a week. So what we want to do is make this look like a natural phenomena. So what we're going to do is have the branches come down. Yep, only two reasons for this, kiddo. Either they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing, or we're going to get us a shower. You see, rich people ain't like ordinary folks. Ordinary people, they have an unmarked driveway, and everybody drives by and don't even notice it. They don't think twice about it. See, rich people, if we go down the road a little bit, we're going to see a big orange gate with a keep out sign. Because rich people seem compelled to announce to the world, I'm rich and I'm not home. Well, there'll be security cameras, but there's always a blind spot to those. Yeah, some rich fucker's vacation home. Here millions of people are living on the streets, and this asshole has a house that he comes to 4 times a year.
You look almost human.
Fuck you.
Guess what I found?
What?
The dude forgot to lock his safe.
Get enough money to blow Washington's face off Mount Rushmore?
No, just a fucking bottle of wine.
Fucking wine? Well, that explains this shit. That rich bastard. There. Enough of that. Marquis de the It's some sort of fucking French wine. Probably Châtelet.
Oh, I found a receipt too.
Really? How much does this little baby cost?
$10,000. That's enough for a whole year wage of some dude flipping burgers.
$10,000 for a bottle of wine? Jesus, this shit must be from the Last Supper. Baby, how'd you like to taste what a fucking year's rent tastes like. Ugh, Jesus! $10,000 for this shit? Jesus, oh fuck, at least it's alcohol. Ugh.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, the French had the right idea what to do with guys who spend $10,000 on a fucking bottle of wine. Oh, God. Oh. Fuck it. At least it's alcohol, right?
Give me some of that revolution. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look at that fucking television. This is what people watch? No wonder they got depression. This is fucking bullshit.
Fuck it. Let's get some tunes going.
1, 2, 3, 4. Many billion years ago, there was some slime moves on the sea. Evolutionists ascertained that this became you and me. Fundamental theologians adamantly disagree. They go but from all I've observed, we're nothing but a bunch of monkeys. Let's talk about it. We ought to talk about it. We never talk about it. Consider this, we're naked apes. We're the only animal that'll mess right where we sleep and go ba-ba-ba-ba. And when we take a mate, very seldom is it for keep. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Lovely mindless entertainment, violent and in hate. We go ba-ba-ba-ba. What more can one expect from a bunch of nudie primates? Let's talk about it. We ought to talk about it. We never talk about it. Consider this, we're naked apes. In good old study gorillas in the hills of Africa. You went ba-ba-ba-ba. Should have looked in the streets of Chicago, maybe Philadelphia. Ba-ba-ba-ba. But we think we're oh so sophisticated. Tell me, why do we act so dumb? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Really separates us from them is our use of opposable thumb. Let's talk about it. We never talk about it. We ought to talk about it. Consider this, we're naked apes, and we're going.
I'm never drinking a 10,000 bottle of wine ever again. Now this is what I was looking for.
What's that?
High nut paradise.
Jesus, I thought after that first week you'd never eat another fucking one of those things again. And you see, the stripper sitter, this is a diesel. What you want to do with a diesel is take your wrench, open up this bottom valve, enough that it draws in some air, okay? That'll fuck up the entire system. It's gonna take them a week to figure out where the leak is and to repressurize it. We generally do that as a backup system, just a little surprise for when they fix everything else. You got the big wrench?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what I want you to do is, see the axle right there? Just loosen those bolts right by the boot, and then I think I'll have you disconnect the brake box as well. That should, they get rolling for a little while, and that'll fuck them up good. It's quick, easy, simple. Ah, yes. Ecowarriorism. The gift that never stops giving. Oh, fuck, Zitter. I'm just not feeling good today. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Could have been the wine from the other night?
No, that would have hit me sooner, and besides, you had some too. And please don't start a fire. I'm really burning up with a fever.
Could it have been something you ate?
No, it's probably something I drank.
Yeah, but you boil all our water.
I took a chance the other day. Drank out of a stream.
Could it be E. coli?
Problem with me, Sitter, I don't live in the world as it is. I live in a world where you drank out of a stream and it wasn't poison. Where you could pick berries and eat them and never have to worry about some fucking pesticide. I live in a world where you could breathe the air before the fucking corporations poisoned it. I don't belong here. I'm an enigma.
Hello, the camp! Forest Ranger, I'm coming in. Number 2, checking in, Section 4. Howdy, folks. I'm Ranger Schmidt of the U.S. Forest Department.
You don't look much like a forest ranger to me.
Well, when you get about 15 campers a year out in this area, formality gets thrown away by the side for comfort.
I'm Elaine.
Howdy,
Uncle
Elaine.
Jack isn't feeling so good today.
I'm sorry to hear that, Uncle Jack. That's great that your family's close. My family hates each other so much, we exchange pot bombs at Christmas.
Say, do you want some tea or coffee?
Oh, no thank you. I'm just here for a minute. We've had some incidents around here as of late.
Incident?
Yeah, probably just a bunch of kids. You know how it goes. But I'm checking with the campers out here.
How did you find us anyways?
Believe me, I know this forest like the back of my hand. I've watched over this for 25 years. There isn't much going on out here that I don't know about.
25 years?
Yep.
Jesus, that's a long-ass time.
Well, I love this place, and I've made it my life. Ah, the Monkey Wrench Gang. Boy, I haven't read this since the mid-'80s. There's some real inspiring parts in it.
Yeah, they made a movie about it or something.
Well, they made a movie out of another one of his books. Last Cowboy, I think it was called.
Yeah, with Kurt Douglas?
You got it. Lonely are the brave. You got a pretty good memory.
Thanks.
That sure takes me back. I'll have to watch it when I get home. Say, now the reason why I'm stopping by is you haven't seen any incidents out here as of late, have you? Some odd?
Odd? Like a yodeling bear?
Oh, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. No, I mean like anything suspicious. People that look like they don't belong out here.
Believe me, Schmidt, the only thing I've seen out here is a whole hell of a lot better looking than you are.
Well, Jack, better looking is easy to do these days. I can tell you that.
You said it, Bob, not me.
Yeah, yep, that's the way it is when you get old. Oh, Lord. Anyways, that's about it, I guess. Just out here making sure y'all are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And if you're not, making sure you don't get caught at it. Happy trails, y'all. We'll see you again.
I guess we better break camp now, huh?
No, sir, that's the last thing you do. It only raises red flags. If anything, we hang around a couple of days longer to look a little less suspicious.
Well, I guess you know best.
Well, look, you're gonna have to go out by yourself today. I'm just not feeling good.
Do you mean it? You think I'm ready?
If I didn't think you were ready, you wouldn't be doing it now, would you?
No, I guess not.
Now, I'm thinking, why don't you hit those jet skis we saw over on Lake Lindy? And if there's time, why don't you work on that stripper over on Lost Lane, too?
No problem. Just a simple sugar job, right?
Right, for the jet skis. Now, on the stripper, I want you to loosen the bolts on the track so that they strip off, and then put a little sand in the crankcase as well. But the thing to remember, though, with those jet ski guys, they're young, so they're gonna stay up all fucking night.
That's what I figured. Best to hit him around like 5 or 6 when they're good and passed out.
Right. Hey, wait a minute. This is your first big job. Think you've earned great-granddaddy's hat. Hopefully it'll bring you as much luck over the years as it's brought me.
Thanks, Snake. It really means a lot to me.
Wear it with pride.
Back! God damn, that went so good.
I knew it was.
I snuck right in there, right under their noses. Hey. Jesus, Snake. You really look fucking terrible.
Yeah, I think I know why they say don't drink the water now. Can you get me a drink or something?
Shit, I don't have my water bottles with me.
Here's the kettle on the stove.
It might have bugs in it.
I don't think it really matters at this point. You ain't kidding, there's fucking bugs in there.
Snake, let me get the ranger. You've got to go to a hospital.
Oh, no hospitals.
You've got to. You're so sick. Snake, I've got to. I don't want to lose you.
Sitter. Stacy. You're doing fine, hon.
Shit, Snake. I don't know what to do. We're in the middle of nowhere. You're so sick.
If you leave now, you might miss the grand finale.
I'm confused. I always thought I'd do good in a crisis, and now here I am, and I'm falling apart.
You're giving me You give me something, girl, I have never experienced in my life. And I'm grateful for it. Unconditional love.
Oh, Snake, please.
That's something kind of special, you know? Stacy, listen. I'm singing a song.
Oh, God.
He was a hell of a man. Unit 3, Section 20, checking in.
Huh?
Snake. And he was the greatest of them all.
You knew him?
Knew him? Hell, we was partners. We were friends and allies for many years. Damn. I always knew that water would get him. Crazy bastard. Just drink it when he came across it.
I'm confused. I thought you were just a...
The forest ranger? Of course I'm a forest ranger. What better cover and camouflage should someone have other than a forest ranger? Heck, when you and Snake showed up out here, it cut my workload considerably.
But if you knew him before, why didn't you say
Trust
anything?
no one. I didn't know who you were then, but I do now.
I'm shocked. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just listen. I'm going on 70. Kid, my knees are shot. My bones ache. I'm fucking old. I can't do this anymore. I can't get down. And when I do, I can't even loosen Sissy's bolt. I am useless. You know exactly what you need to do. My body's shot. I can offer you material support, but that's all I'm going to be able to do.
I don't understand. I mean, what are you talking about?
I'm not going to tell you what you already know. You love Snake, and you want to honor that love. You'll do what you have to do, and now is the time to be doing it. Here, I brought you something.
You did what?
It's a prepaid debit card with an assumed name. It's got $5,000 on it for supplies, materials, whatever else you need. When it gets low, you call me on that number, and I'll refill it. Understand?
Wow. Oh my God. Mwah! Now I can build a real fucking movement. Thank you.
You got the fire in your belly, babe. This is your movement now. And it's all up to you. You can either build it, or you can throw it away and let it die. It's your life. It's your future. You do with it what you want. You do with it what you believe.
Believe me, I will not let you down.
Dear Emily, I've been your father's companion for some time now. I won't beat around the bush, and there's no easy way to say this. I buried your dad today. All I will say is that he was the most extraordinary person I had ever met, and I loved him more deeply than you will ever know. He's at peace in the place he loved the most. I guess what I'm saying is turn the corner while you still can, because there may not be another one. Warmest regards. Snake, I swear to God you died on purpose. You knew that I would always be under your long shadow if you didn't. We loved each other too much for anything else. But I'm done mourning you. I'm not that naive little girl who first stumbled out of the forest to you. I'm the strong woman and revolutionary you always knew was somewhere inside of me. You did your work, and now I will do mine.
squealing like a pig as he bounced off of the shoulder. Jettisoned all the boxcar billies, all the hobos and bums are screaming for their lives. Look out, there's a hairpin curve. I don't think that will make it, Lord. Riding on this train, just a runaway train. Ain't got an engineer, Lord, and it's not bound for glory. This train, just a runaway train. We're prisoners in the chains, riding on this train. Well, a rich man tries to buy his way off. A poor man begs to get in his favor. A righteous man will pray for himself. Oh, the colored man laughs, says, brothers, I've always ridden this train. This train, just a runaway train. Got an engineer, Lord, and it's not bound for glory. This train's just a runaway train. We're prisoners in chains, riding on this terrain. Men and the women of science, they confidently proclaim they'll calculate it out with a psychoanalyst who reassures us that everything we ever did is somebody else's fault. This train's just a runaway train, ain't got an engineer, Lord, and it's not bound for glory. This train's just a runaway train, we're prisoners in chains, riding on this terrain. Just a runaway train, ain't got an engineer, Lord, and it's not bound for glory. This train's just a runaway train, we're prisoners in chains, just a riding on this terrain. This train's just a runaway train, ain't got no engineer, and it's not bound for glory. This train's just a runaway train, we're prisoners in a chains, just a riding this train.
You may wonder in shock at why I do what I do. It's as Edward Abbey once said, sentiment without action is poison to the soul. Environmentalists and activists have become a bunch of gentrified pussies. A Facebook petition isn't going to change the world. And unless you're looking for a disorderly conduct charge, protest is senseless. We must fight back against corporate interests that rules our lives and destroy the environment. By poisoning our water, our air, our land, they have committed an act of war against the people. When we destroy corporate property, it is not a crime. It really is a defense act. A war is not won through petitions and protests, but through fighting ruthlessly until the enemy is defeated. This is not just a battle for our own lives, but for the very life of this planet. I may have began as an eco-warrior, but I have grown into a revolutionary. You're either with me or against me. With revolution, there is no gray area. It's just that simple. Real revolution means we the people fighting to defend ourselves. There's no room for empty promises. We need action, the people's action. Abby Huffman once wrote, "The first duty of a revolutionary is to get away with it." Well, we can if we're willing to take the chance, and we can't afford not to. This is our country, our movement, our destiny. Activists are really just a bunch of spineless cowards. Oh, they talk tough and love to quote Kennedy. Those who make peaceful resolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable. But the inevitable just never seems to come, does it? Instead, we just keep rising the bar on how much more oppression we're willing to tolerate. It's time to face the facts. The inevitable has arrived. We are the generation that must bring down the forces of perpetual oppression. After all, a free nation does not imprison 2.5 million of its citizens.
Terrorists have struck yet another water bottling plant, this time in California, contaminating it with the same pink dye as the other 5. Officials state that initial testing indicates that the dye is non-toxic, but they have no idea how long it will take to run through the system. The FDA and the EPA have ordered the shutdown of all water bottling plants throughout the nation until the FBI completes its investigation and can assure the plants will not be attacked. It is suspected that this is the work of a well-organized radical organization that seems only to be growing, although no one has claimed responsibility as of yet. More mainstream environmental groups such as Greenpeace and the Sierra Club are all distancing themselves from the actions, but have fallen short of an outright condemnation. More on this story as it develops.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, I say that this land was made for you and me. As I was walking down the ribbon of a highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. So I say that this land